and welcome to the Flooring Models TFI Friday show. Yes, it catches
How long does that take?
Well, this is it. We have to allow for the intro and we allow for all the bits and the stream to settle, and then I say go. So, yes, it is that. Anyway, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to anywhere you are in the world. Here we are for the Friday roundup show of everything that we've been up to this week, answering your questions and making ready for the weekend. Are we okay, guys? How's things going?
Yeah, fine, thanks. It's like waiting to be shot because we can't hear anything.
Yeah, literally just there in the dark.
Can't you see the countdown on the thing going? That'd be your best clue, and then take 15 seconds off, allowing for the lag.
So we've just figured, because I've just seen our chat, you're going to change TFI Friday now to watch out, Floor is about.
Oh right, okay. Fair enough. Is that the new logo? We'll sort that for next week then. I'll see if I can find that music then. And we can go through. But anyway, trust you're all doing very well no matter where you are in the world. Don't forget we are open for questions and the usual chit chat and everything, obviously via the Flooring Models chat room, or we are live across the old YouTube as they're down in there as well. So hello to everybody. So yes, good. Right, well, before we talk about this lot, because obviously this weekend is, or today is Hornet Day, so we've managed to dig some out. I thought we'd just have a quick recap of everything that we're going on and been doing and everything else. Hold on, my button thing's not working, so I have to go old school. Where are we? Here we go. So anyway, up with you today is part 9 of the Cobra. There's one more bit to come, which will be a jumbo bit, which will start with you on Monday. But anyway, really we're talking about weathering, so weathering blacks, of how to do that and all the rest of it, and then going through, so we're using dry brushing techniques just to bring things like skids alive and stuff like that, and then going through using oils, so using them neat, using them like a bit of a filter, and obviously using them for weathering, for staining and streaking and everything sort of in between. So as I say, we've got the yellow going on to break up some of the greens and the things, and there's a before and there's your after. So and then obviously it gives quite a good one in that picture. You can see how the oils work really well. This is all dried on here, but it still gives it that nice satin sheen and oily look to things. So it's sort of that three-dimensional weathering that I sort of go with. And then obviously fading it back and adding to it, so forth and so on. So if you're into your weathering with oils and going through the motions of doing it, all things like that, this is probably the one for you. And you can see all about the weathering on there and things. So anyway, that is up with you in part 9 just there. And then if we go back in time, we can go back to obviously on Monday was part 8. This was basically all about using clay weathering, going through the motions of it, and obviously using sanders for taking off some of the post shading and just giving wear and tear to the paintwork and things like that. So that one was down in there. Okay, and then we did the deckling, we did the unmasking, and then obligatory washes. So clay wash going on, clay wash coming off, and then lots of spitty tissues and rags, and then obviously trying to get this texture into the paintwork, which is basically making way for when we're coming through with the oils, because it gives it plenty of grip. Okay, and then obviously just showing about getting decals to lay down and everything else, and using just water and a brush, streaking techniques with that one as well. So that was up with you on Monday in there like that. And then on Tuesday it was me, and again we were talking all things Hornets, because I did the review that day of the actual Hobby Boss one. And on this particular show, obviously it's my vlog one, so it's a little handy hand camera running around with it. I was talking about reviewing and why I do the reviews and what I look for in reviews, and looking for the positives and the negatives, but also just trying to keep that impartiality about, you know, bang for buck and the price and everything else like that between kits. So that one is in there. And then obviously we did look at the Hobby Boss one, which no doubt we'll be talking about in a moment, which I think actually generally is a really nice kit. It's a little bit cheaper than the competitions out there, and I actually think this is a better bang for buck kit than the main one. So this will be one that I'll build later on in the year, purely because it's got some very nice touches which we spoke about the other day. So anyway, that is up with you on there. On Wednesday it was the PM show, so you can watch this video is in here as well. So it's the PM show, which looks very much like today's show, but more about kits and stuff and the special offers. But you can go back, so we're discussing all things in there about kits and reviews and various things, so all the sort of news and stuff from the hobby, the industry and everything, obviously from the PM side of models side of things. So that was up there on there. So it's just over an hour, that show. Last night was obviously a live show. So obviously the guys were on here. We were looking at your great work as well during those builds. And I can't believe this is square as well. I thought it would change that to be in the normal sort of, what is it, 19 by whatever. But anyway, that's on there as well. So literally it's about an hour and a half of us wobbling on, answering your questions, looking at all your great work, and the usual thing that is the actual show on Fridays and on Thursday nights. And that basically brings us to today. Busy week, very busy week.
That's a quick roundup.
So yes, it is. So it's all things Cobras on a video build. So one more part to come with that, and then we're on to the next thing, which will be discussed probably tomorrow.
Oh, you'd let the cat out of the bag early.
If something was to be happening tomorrow.
Between 9 and 11, perhaps.
Maybe, could be. You
Maybe.
never know with these things.
Maybe, maybe not.
So yes. So anyway, we were talking a lot about F-18 Hornets this week, and obviously we were discussing these particular kits, and we had a look back at some of the kits that I've done, and you know, obviously we were discussing things like the Hasegawa kit, which is a very much classic kit, which is the only one I haven't got here. Hold on, let me go get it again. I forgot it. Hold on. My Hornet family. Right, hold on. Shove all these out of the way. Hold on. Let me move this. Need to. Hopefully it's all still in. There we go. There's another one. I've got another 2 down there as well, but they're a bit buried. So yes, we were discussing really the Hornet family of kits, the pros and cons, and how we've come along from some of the prototype kits that have been out there. So obviously we're looking at somewhat of the older ones, like the Revell one. I think that's like a Block 5 for the new F-18E. Obviously people like Italeri have done a very old kit back in the day. From that point of view, it's like, you know, we're getting up to the modern one. So the first of the modern kits come along really was the Meng one, and then obviously the Hobby Boss one has just dropped right behind it, which we're thinking it's something to probably do with the what's going on in the background? Who's sniggering at the back?
Nothing, you're just laughing at chat. Carry on. Just carry on.
No, that's it.
Just want to chat.
So yes, it is. It's one of those things where we've got obviously a new breed of F-18E Hornets, probably because of a certain film.
Yes.
So don't know what it is. Apparently it's about some pilot.
It's, that one with Will Smith where he blows up the aliens, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. He flies a different one of these.
Yeah.
He flies this version. But apparently it's got a parachute on the back, which we never knew they had. So yes.
Who's got parachute on the back?
Well, the Will Smith version is apparently a very special version of the F-18 Hornet that has a brake chute, which apparently comes out of where the speed brake is.
When it crashes in the desert.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it all.
Oh, it's at the beginning with, what's his name? The singer bloke.
Neil Diamond.
No, the other one.
What? Tom Jones.
No, the other one.
Elvis.
No, there's another singer. There's a singer bloke. Can't remember what his name is now. Harry Connick Jr. is it? I don't know, something like that. Anyway, he has a bit of a panic attack, and apparently by pulling off your mask, it makes you die. So, even though he's under 10,000 feet, no hypoxia out there. So yes.
Oh right, okay, fair enough.
So go on then, sell us the virtues of these kits then.
You what? Say again.
Come on, sell the kits then.
You sell them. You've built how many Hornets? You're the Hornet man.
Can I just say that we've scoured the internet and got
3 Hornets into stock, and that's it.
You'd be amazed how hard it's been to get stock in. 72nd scale, we didn't carry any 72nd, and we've
got them coming.
Put orders in with 72nd, so we've got lots of 72nd in. Fair, we think we've about bought everybody up, haven't we? What everyone had. And then we were trying to think about the Hasegawa, and realised that the Superbug, Edard Superbug, was the Hasegawa E. So we've got some of them in.
But then you can have the Meng one or the Hobby Boss one next to it.
They're E's.
They're E's, aren't they?
They're all E's, aren't they?
They're all E's.
Can you ever have enough E's?
Lots of E's. And then all the other ones, the kinetic ones, are ones that we've had in stock for a while. So we've put them on sale as well, and obviously started selling out already. Oh my God.
Hornet Day.
Hornet Day.
Yeah, some of them are very limited because, say, stock
It's limited stock
in the country,
especially
is,
Academy, as we've said.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want one, grab them. We'll bit of fun in it.
And the kinetic stuff, you can't get hold of some of that, can we? So
yeah, well, it is what it is, isn't it? They'll buy it.
yeah. So I've chucked all the Hornets that we've got or can get hold of.
Well,
in specials.
Paul's just up about the 30-second Revell Hornet.
Yeah, we did talk about that one, didn't we?
We did speak about it, but we got thingied because Phil don't like it at all.
No,
Do you, Phil?
it's not brilliant.
It's not great, is it?
And to be honest with you, there's not many of them in stock anywhere anyway either.
That's because there's a new one coming out, isn't there?
Is it? Oh, the F.
An F coming.
Which in some ways, because obviously the F's got the extended spine behind the cockpit, and I think that's where the E's really bad. It's like a snooker table. So hopefully the F won't suffer from that problem. So that'll be the nice thing to that kit.
So you can look at it
and build it.
No, you're not. They don't do 30 seconds anymore. Not fit on your mat. Will it?
Cutting mat size.
Yeah. So yeah, plenty of F-18s, FA-18s, and
pretty much F-18
and EA-18 up there for sale. And we have got other stuff, but we're going to look at the other stuff later.
Yeah, we'll do that at half time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. For the
So
half time break.
Yeah. So say grab them while you can, because say a lot of them are very limited.
Yeah.
Not just to you, but to us as well.
They're in the top one.
Yeah.
They're in top one of one.
Yeah, we've literally taken everything that some companies have got in stock to get them into stock.
So yeah. And they're all curious about tomorrow, Phil, but we can't say it yet, can we? It's secret.
No, I can't say anything. You have to wait till the end of the show.
Secret stuff going on. You have to wait till the end.
So yes, but it is. I have built quite a few over the years, clearly. This is the Hobby Boss one, which doesn't look too bad at all. Obviously, that's the brand new kinetic one. I haven't got any of these ones here, but that's actually quite a nice kit as well. I don't think there's necessarily a bad kit of it, unless you're looking at Italari's very old ones. Their A's and B versions is just awful. But everybody else's are actually very, very nice kits. So, you know, it's just for bang for buck. I just like the Hobby Boss version because it's got certain things with it. So it's got like the buddy refueling pod. It's got all the weapons, which are quite nice. And it's got the electronics panels, which open and close as well. So those all have it, whereas other kits don't. So I think just bang for buck, I think it's actually very, very nice. And it is about a tenner cheaper, isn't it? I know we've got it on special at the moment.
Don't Revell do 48 Hornet?
Yeah, they do.
They do the Hornets and they do the Super Hornets. The Super Hornets are better than the original Hornets.
Yeah,
So
the
the
Legacy Hornets, which is A, B, C and
I'm
D.
getting my bit in quick because I've got the Super Hornets, you see, and I know Phil slags them off, and I think they're fantastic because
you've got them.
Because you've got a wardrobe full of them.
I need to sell them sometime.
Yeah, auctioned. Yeah. So they're not the reboxing of Italari's then? They are their own kit?
Which one?
The Revell Hornets in 48.
Yeah, the Revell Hornet is its own kit, yeah, definitely.
Right.
Monogram did the old one, did the Legacy ones.
Yeah, and the other ones are the American ones, aren't they?
Yeah. So, but yeah, you know, as you say, I think it's quite an interesting aircraft. We've certainly been sport now. They're coming down the line. And as we know, Meng are obviously bringing out the F, which is due out any minute, and so are Hobby Boss. So, because Meng released their F series this week, which still looks a bit dodgy, if I'm honest, in the CAD work.
Do you reckon?
Have you not seen it?
I've seen some CAD work, yeah. So,
shall I point out a glaring error with it, which you sort of really hope it's the CAD work and not it? Because the leading edge slats apparently have got an open mouth.
Oh, all right, okay. That's,
so
it's a modification.
I'm sure what it is in the CAD work, they're showing it in the up and down position, but then somebody forgot to remove one. So consequently, it's doing this. It's like it's split open. So, but apart from that, I think it'd be all right, even though they've still got the weapons facing the wrong direction.
God. Game like somewhere else. This.
So yes. Anyway, but no, very nice as well. And the nice thing with this one is obviously it comes with the Blue Angels markings as well, so you don't have to buy a separate kit like Kinetic Mate you do.
Have you reviewed the Superbug, Phil? Did you get one of them to review?
Superbug.
Yeah, the Edard.
Well, that's just the standard Hasegawa kit, isn't it?
Yeah, I just wonder what got extra with it. I can't.
If I remember rightly, it was a seat and a mast set. There wasn't much with that one.
They weren't for the price.
No, it was horrendous on the price. No, it didn't say on there. Because again, 84 quid for that kit. I remember that kit used to be 35, 40 quid when it first got released. When I was a young lad.
So that was the 80s, Phil. You know, times have moved on.
It would have been early 2000s then. But yeah, again, as you say, that's used to be the best kit you could get. Really nice. I built loads of them as well. I've done over 25 of those, and they just are fine. But it's a little bit technical because the underside, it's like 3 halves going together. Then you've got the cockpit on top, and it's a little bit of a handful. But these kits don't suffer from that problem purely because they're newer and it advances in injection moulding. I think that's what that is.
So what about 7-second scale then?
72nd, as I said, we've reviewed a few of them, haven't we? The nice one, I think the Academy ones are quite nice.
Airfix one's great, isn't it?
Luckily, they don't do one.
They do.
Well, back in the day.
They do, and it's out.
Oh, is it?
Because the Top Gun.
Oh, yeah, but that's not theirs, if I remember rightly. Is it theirs?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I'm sure it's theirs.
Because they've never done a Super Hornet, unless they're trying to push the old C.
Well, I don't know. Somebody will tell me in chat in a minute. But yeah, there is a. What is it? The 7-second Italeri one? Is that what Paul's saying? Is that what they've done? Rebox that one?
Oh right, perhaps they've redone that one, as I say, because I don't think Airfix have ever done a Superbug.
I can remember the one from the 80s with that really bad box art where they did the Humbro.
Yeah, which they've technically re-kicking out now for the Tomcat is the original one they did. It's awful.
Yeah. So you got no cockpit, a very bad seat, raised panel lines.
Good job we didn't get into them in.
No.
Good job.
So if you want to go 30-second land, then obviously I would still recommend, as of speaking now, because it might change with other kits coming down the line, but will be the Trumpeter one, is to buy the G, the Growler, and you can then backdate it or move it and do the 2-seater. For the single seat, you are left with the E.
I did look at the availability of them as well, and they're out of stock everywhere. So
it's popular because of Pete Mitchell.
Yes, it is. It probably is. As soon as that film drops, you won't be able to find a Hornet for love nor money. So,
when's it out then?
It's coming out in the summer, isn't it? Is it September?
I thought we're in July. Do you like out summer then?
Well, depending which part of the hemisphere you're in.
September.
I think it was September.
Not that I'm going to rush out and see it, but be interesting to see how cheesy it is.
I want to see what the F14.
Proper cheese fest.
I want to see what the F14's all about.
Yes, I want to go and see it in IMAX.
Why don't see what the F14's all about?
Yeah, why?
I reckon my prediction for that is he's having a flashback.
It's a dream.
It's a dream. Because don't forget, you've got Goose's son. He's in it.
Why is he his Rio?
No, he's another pilot that he's trying to train up. So there's a little bit of a edge there between them because you killed me dad.
Yeah, well, they don't have Rios, do they? Because they're flying E's.
What about Iceman? Is he in it? That they dug him out of?
He does do a cameo, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
he does do a cameo in it.
Cryo frozen now, Val Kilmer, does he?
Well, he's got throat, isn't he? He had to have operation on his throat and all the rest of it.
Yeah, throat cancer actually. Yeah, there's a documentary. I was just looking at some actually earlier, and it come up on either Amazon or something where he had one of them voice box things, didn't he, at one point?
Yeah, he sounded like Stephen Hawkins.
Showed some respect. So, yeah, but they never got Kelly McGuinness back, did they?
No, but they've got, Penny Benjamin, who he speaks about, goes ballistic. That's his love interest in this film.
Who?
He's the Admiral's daughter. She's only spoken about in the film, but let's face it, getting Kelly McGillis back out isn't going to be...
Yeah, but I'm not being funny.
Like him.
How old's this lady who's in it? In her 30s? I'm not being funny. He's old enough to be a dad.
No. This one, because she's Penny Benjamin, who he sort of had a date with, which was, you never saw her, but it was spoken about in the original Top Gun film.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it, Andy?
I don't know, I can't remember.
It's the one he talks about going ballistic with Penny Benjamin. And then he says about you've had a series of high-speed passes over control towers and one Admiral's daughter. And then he turns around and goes, Penny Benjamin. He goes...
Yeah.
So apparently he's with her this time.
Well, fair enough.
That's
whatever.
it. You don't need to see it now. I've told you all about it. Right.
Hey, as long as we got to see him playing volleyball, we're fine.
So yeah, apparently there is volleyball in it as well.
Oh God, Bennett. So they just rehashed the old film.
That basically, yeah, they put them in Super Hornets and they've done it again.
Fast and the Furious 10's on or something, and what's that?
If it worked the first time, why would it work?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
it'd just be like Fast and Furious, but they're only on the second one, or you could just watch the same thing with something else, isn't it, on Fast and Furious? They're both as bad as each other.
Mission Impossible. There's about 20 of them now, aren't there?
Yes.
He's got a franchise going, give him that. So, yeah.
So anyway, never mind. Anyway, after we talk about, we did this one as a live build, so this is a bit battered and broken because to be honest it broke, so I've literally just put it together before we came on air, but this is actually a very nice kit. So if you're thinking of 144 kits, built this one for one of our live builds we did, and it's absolutely brilliant. And that is a little Super Hornet as well, and that's Revell. It's the Revell kit, and it is really nice, very nicely detailed, on a par with anything else. It's very small, very cute, but it is definitely a little super bug.
So I think the 144 stuff's not too bad actually. So Nathan's in chat. Hello, good afternoon, Nathan. He's off, isn't he? Is he on a 2-day week or something at the minute? Could have come on with us.
He's got no pupils, has he? They've all gone down with COVID, or been told to isolate.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be not in on Monday.
No. Well, I'm going to get a bank holiday if we win.
There'll be a bank holiday if we don't.
Isn't it a bit late notice?
They're not be bothered going to work.
I was going to say, but isn't it a bit late notice, isn't it, that it's going to be a bank holiday if we win?
Well,
Does that mean I don't have to tip up Monday morning?
yeah, if we win, I'm not. Honest. God. Yeah. Yeah. Holiday Monday. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yes, it'll be holiday only for people who just can't be asked to go in.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be an excuse. COVID. Got to self-isolate. Been beat. He's been in his garage all day, Nathan.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'll be another kit finish then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he still on his course here? He's still on your course here, Nate?
He's still polishing his seams, is he?
Yeah, probably.
Very nice. Right. Okay. Anyone got any questions? Anyone want to talk about anything? There you go. Question. Should I dilute Hitaka orange line with Hitaka lacquer thinners? You will definitely need to dilute it or thin it. If you want to use their thinners, absolutely. But anybody's lacquer thinners will work. It's a standard lacquer paint. So you'll be absolutely fine with that. David says, hello from a wet Penzance. Not too bad. A bit cloudy here in Devon. But
sunshine, it's red hot. It's lovely.
That'd be nice.
I'm going to get to mow the lawn later. How exciting. Oh dear, Gordon's having problems with updating his cart.
Second person today.
why is that?
I don't know.
Is that because there's a massive rush on Hornets?
It could be. Could have crashed the system.
Yeah.
What this now?
How do I paint rubber tracks? From David. XF85 is a good colour.
Yeah.
Or a really dark grey. XF24. If you go in the Tamiya route, is a good rubber colour. Yes?
Yeah.
Any of them. You want a dark grey, basically, or even a mid to dark grey.
Would you prime it first?
It depends if they're rubber band tracks or metal tracks.
He says rubber tracks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Always on about rubber tracks, as in rubber tracks. I'm thinking rubber tracks.
Yeah, rubber tracks.
Like pads. Right, I'll take that back then. You can answer that, Andy.
It depends on what type they are, though, doesn't it? Make sure you wash them first, because sometimes they can be a bit greasy. You paint it. That's the biggest part is trying to get your paint to adhere with them, especially when you start bending them. Paint will crack. So give it a good prime with a lacquer primer. It'll stick to it better. And then I normally go with I've got a what I call a track mix, which is a grey, a gunmetal, and a brown that I've mixed together. That I basically is my start point on tracks. And it gives it like a browny,
iron.
Yeah, metally colour.
Iron's a good colour though.
Iron's a good colour, yeah.
From
yeah.
That's
Tamiya, isn't it? Yeah, that's usually my go point. That's what I've used. Iron. Because that's one of the dark browns and a dark grey.
It's normally like the pre-shade mix.
Yeah.
XF1 and XF. The reddy brown, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it red brown?
Yeah. And it gives you a good basis to start with, and then if you're lazy, you can just dry brush that with some metal colour. And
don't paint them silver.
Yeah, don't paint them silver.
Just don't paint them silver, please.
No, unless they're in the desert.
Even then, they go rusty, so don't do that. It's moisture in the air; they will go rusty.
Yes, I must admit, my standard way normally is use Tamiya's XF84 because that's that iron colour, isn't it?
Yeah,
which it's got that sort of dark rusty colour.
Yeah.
And I tend to spray them all with that, and then I'll literally dry brush just for edges and stuff, and then in with pigments and various things to give it the texture.
Yeah, mine's basically XF, that iron, and also it's got a brown, quite a bit of brown in it, and say a bit of grey in it.
Yeah.
And it gives it like a nice, worn, metal, rusty sort of.
Because we've got
not even rusty, but sort of like oxide.
Yeah, it's an oxide colour. It's not rust, is it? It's just a metal oxide colour. Because to be honest with you, Panzer Racers do a track primer, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Which again is like a brownie.
Yeah. And I've got an AK track wash as well, and that's brownie.
Yeah, that's it. Dark brownie, grey. Yeah. Grey brown colour will do.
Because I must admit, I like to use do that, and then my standard way is to literally put enamel thinners over it, just brush it on, and then you sprinkle pigment over the top, and then that'll leach into it and eat in, and it gets it. You can use rusty colours as well to give it that chunky rusty look and everything, as well as obviously doing mud and various bits. But then it fills up the reliefs and areas as well, and it just makes it look more, I don't know, worn and chunky and broken, and as metal does on those things. Yeah,
dry brush some
graphite you want, really.
Well, some like dark metallic too, but probably Mr. Colour buffer balls works well. Just over like the shoe horns and maybe where the tyres have run, the tracks, the wheels have run on the tracks on the inside, and then on the outside, if it's a metal based track, because sometimes they have rubber pads on. Do the.
What about if it's got rubber tyres?
Yeah, but it still wears onto the metal, doesn't it? It takes the rust off, so you still want a bit of a.
You do.
Yeah, where it's worn into the metal.
Or just do it in a muddy puddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it up to its neck in water.
Stuck out the top.
Give it a snorkel.
No, you just put back. Look, rubber tracks. The paint won't crack and fall off.
If you use if
you keep bending them and flexing them, it will. Yeah. But
if you use a lacquer-based primer, normally it'd stick to. It depends on some of the old rubber tracks, like Airfix old ones and things were nightmare, weren't they?
He don't like it either. I don't think them. Is it DS tracks?
Yeah.
From Dragon are a bit of a soft paint apparently. Yeah. Just Rob's asking you a question. He can't find any Crocs on Amazon. Can you guide him in the right stick? Because he obviously needs a new pair of Crocs.
What, like the shoes? Yeah.
Yeah. He's obviously missing them.
Crocs. That I think they are a fashion disgrace. You want reverse action?
No,
they just call them reverse action crocodile clips, isn't it?
Is that what it is? Is it?
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
All right. Peter says MDS tracks, Peter. What? It's only I've never used them, Pete. So I don't know. I've never used them. It's just we read things. People say they're a right nightmare, but
I've used them.
They're plastic, though, aren't they? There are some flexible plastic, aren't they? So, yeah.
But like we were saying, the best thing to do is if you look at some reference photos of wherever the tank is based where you're using it. So if it's in the desert, look for desert-based ones. If it's in Russia, look for Russian-based ones. Yeah, because they've all got different wear and tear on them, and see where you go from there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Zoran's come up with a good idea. He says, why don't you do them? Build both, and then you can have this one refueling that one. and that way we can see how good both kits are.
That's what he's going to do. Isn't
Am
it?
I?
Tomorrow morning.
In between, I'll do that tomorrow morning then, yeah.
Yeah.
Throw them together.
Hey, perhaps.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, that's the good thing. Air clips made from aluminium are great for, as a holding tool. No, the little air clips. I know what it means, actually. They are.
Oh, what, the long... Yeah, because you get the
little
different
springy-
lengths on them,
yeah,
can't you? Yeah.
Like air slides, aren't they?
Yeah,
Suppose.
it's like push done in.
Yeah,
That's how Matt goes to sleep with his hair slid.
absolutely.
He has his hairnet on top
I've got
and goes
it.
across.
Got my hairnet on.
Holds them all in. To be honest, I do, since I switched over, the standard crocodile clips you have, for electrical stuff, you can buy them for peanuts. And this is a bamboo skewers, the big long ones. Just cut them in half, put them in, and I just screw it in. But these got a really fine bite, so you can get hold of really little areas.
Put your overhead on a minute.
These ones.
Well, we've got them in shop.
Yeah. So, because you've got the screw, because normally it'd be electrical, so you shove your wire in there and it's for that. But because they can hold on to a very, very small part, really tight as well. So I use these more than reverse action tweezers, because one, they're a lot cheaper, but they've got a better bite area, because they've got...
Is that the one he was talking about? I thought they worked the other way around.
Yeah, they do. You can get them in reverse action as well.
Yeah.
Right, because you can't find them at all apparently on here. So
well.
on wherever he's looking, on Fleabay or
Yeah, have a look on eBay and all the rest
Amazon.
of it. Brain Pranjit put them on.
Alligator. What about alligator clips? Are they called that?
Well, try that. It just it
Yeah,
depends
try
what you call
Yeah,
them,
they're
innit?
alligator clips, but the ones
Reverse action alligator clips.
Yeah, that's
Instead
what
of
I'm
croc
around,
clips. They're
Yes.
not crocodile clips, are they? They're different. Alligator clips. Oh, well, there's obviously a difference between the reptiles, isn't there?
Into
One's got a long, thin nose in it, and one's got a wide one.
An alligator were around before crocs.
Oh, was it?
I've got no idea. I just made it up. Yeah.
Right, okay, so hold on, let me just scroll back here. Hi guys, any idea when the AMK will release a MiG-31 148 scale again? Didn't we have them up the other week? Which one's
Yeah,
that?
it's still got my
They're
pre-order.
on
Yeah.
pre-order.
Yeah, we have got it as a pre-order. Depends if you're a member, Martin. If you're a member, you can stick it on pre-order and we will notify you when it comes in.
But if you're not, we will have them in stock by the back end of the year. All 4 versions of them.
Mr. Bear says it's already available, but that might be in Russia. Certainly not over here, because we're waiting for him to come in from our distributor.
Yes.
Yeah, they were available
Yeah, they've been out 8
last
years.
year, but they're bringing out another version now, aren't they, with some extras?
There you go, look. Tracy's put a link up for Rob.
There you go.
For alligator clips. Or crocodile clams. Okay.
Daniel says, what is the Revell 72nd Hornet E with the Jolly Rogers markings like? I can't speak for that one. I don't know it. Never reviewed that one. I've only reviewed the Academy ones. And they look alright, to be honest. They're very nice.
Yeah. I don't know about the Revell one. Until a second. Not my thing on it, so. Don't know. Has Nathan not got one? He's normally got 7-second stuff.
He has.
And Revell.
Darth Muzzer says, hello Phil, Matt and Andy. I've been watching your channel since early 2019 and have to thank you for all inspiring me to jump back into model building. Loving this hobby.
Oh,
There you
right.
go. Welcome to the hobby and into
Hey,
it.
I was going to say commiserations to you.
I was going to say it's nice that we inspire people, not put them off. So.
Normally.
Rob still can't find him.
What's that?
Rob, just message Pranjit.
Yeah,
PM Pranjit, and he'll probably give you a link.
yes.
So, yeah.
Let me just have a quick look, because he has messaged me with them. So
That's it.
just
All
2
right.
seconds.
Let's go.
Oh,
Do you want a mouse?
a mouse. Oh, yeah, please.
I'll use this mouse then. So we'll see if we can find you them.
Yes.
That's took my chat off now, look. Can't see what's going on. You'll have to watch chat, I can't see it from my end now.
Stan says, in reference to last night's show where you solved an issue with a member wanting the Porsche decals, a number of Porsche fonts are free on the internet. If you've got one of those cut-out jobbies, you could print your own.
We did sort of solve it, but
Yeah, we sort of solved it. We found the kit.
Yeah, but as a company, we can't order damaged boxes from.
No, Ben
no,
needs
'cause
to
they don't
sort
do-
it. Ben
yeah,
needs to get in touch with Creative, so we puts it to one side so we can have it.
Yeah.
We can't physically order it.
No, we
No,
can't
because
do.
they're not a trade price. That's the thing.
No,
We've had this before.
yeah. But more than willing to do it if we can have it. So. Where are you going with that? We've lost it. We're going back to.
As reference to this MiG-31, the
Yeah.
thing is, we get our kits obviously through an official importer to the UK. We don't go anywhere else because obviously we're in the UK. Our importer has not got these kits in. They're on a pre-thing, and we've got a pre-order running at the moment on the forum for them. We've had them in before, but they've been out of stock. It's not a brand new kit; it's just a new release of. So we've had it up for months now. So we're just waiting for them to drop to come in, but they shouldn't be too far away with any luck.
I can't find my message from Pram yet. No. I'm sure they've got replacement paint clips.
Look like them we sell from Mr. Hobby. Mr. Clip Hard or whatever they're called, or whatever name it translates to.
If you do a Google back, you might find them.
Yeah,
But
yeah. But no to do with us.
I felt, Matt and Andy, do you know if you'll be stocking any 148 scale BAE Lightnings in the future? They appear difficult to get hold of and are a British classic.
they'll be discontinued at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah,
But
they're out of production.
from FX, but we have got the
Sword one.
We've got the Sword 2-seater in stock.
Yes.
I did put another one in stock in the basket, but somebody took it out of the basket and didn't order it.
Did I?
Who did
What?
that?
I don't know.
When?
Phil told me. Phil said we should have them in, so I put it in the basket. And
What was it?
Sword
It was a Sword 2-seater T4.
2-seater.
We carry him.
Yeah, we only got one in stock. We got the other one in.
We was going to get the other one. Me and Andy had a discussion whilst you
it was
were,
ordered-
whatever
it was
you were
ordered
doing. You weren't privy to that conversation. I said to Andy, we ought to have both in.
We have. I ordered it today. We always carry both of them.
Yeah.
Maybe
It was just sold, and I hadn't really done an order with said company they would get them from, and I've done it today. So.
I'd say I did put it in the basket. I just thought you'd taken it out. So,
You see.
you know.
But as for the Airfix one, because to be honest, the
Yeah.
Airfix one's the nice one. For the single seat, don't know. Whenever they decide to
The
release
problem
it.
with the Airfix one is people hoard them. I've got 5.
I've got 2.
I've got one up there.
I've got
Actually-
one built up there as well. There's one built upstairs.
it's built up there, or in
And
a
then
lot.
I've got 2 here.
I tell you, I've got 4 and I've got an Ed Hard one, which is
And an half-built one.
the same kit and an half built one.
Yes.
But still, which is not.
The problem is that's been available for the past few years, and like with
Yeah,
they do a run of them or a couple of runs, and then it will get dropped and whatever.
it'll come back out again.
But not for a bit, I would have thought. But the problem is then the prices of the second-hand ones goes up through the roof because people want them. It's here you go. David said it'll come back into the catalogue at some point.
Yeah, but
John's
they say that
requested-
with everything. To be honest, it's the trouble with Airfix is they retire kits only temporarily, but you don't know when it come back. And to be honest, they always retire their best kits. So, Sea Vixen, where's that?
Yeah, but that was a missed thing, wasn't it? Just to say, Ben said he sorted it. Remind him Monday, and they'll add it to your next order. Thank you, Ben.
Can I
Appreciate
just also say thank you to Phil Frisk because John's just messaged. I've got it on my phone.
for that.
And says that he's got the Sabre dog that John's got.
Yeah.
He's going to send in the decals because he's doing a different scheme.
Oh God! So now John's going to ruin his paintwork trying to get off the old decal.
Oh, well, yeah, it's a noble thing to do, but
It's going to cause so much trouble.
Hey, it's only a repaint job, or doesn't matter. What I did on my
Buckeye. No, which one?
last
Oh,
one.
the Arado that
yeah.
we've never seen.
Yeah, I need to take some photos. I'll do it. I'll take some photos live tomorrow morning.
Allegedly.
Well, I can take them tomorrow morning. But
You could take them anyway.
yeah, I can take them whenever.
You could take them live because you'll be there still doing it.
Yeah. So go on.
No, Steve Little, there's no news on LaVisca's Pale Peach because we haven't had an order in with said company. So, not at the minute. Why are you desperate for LaVisca's Pale? I can't even say it. Pale Peach. Which
We'll try and put some in because we did order all of them, didn't we?
I was about to say, which bum cheek does it need to paint, the left or the right? We actually got to do an order with them next week, Steve. So we will put it in the thing, and then we'll carry the lot. Decal over decals. Do you know what that says? Exactly what I was thinking. Why don't you just put decal over a decal?
Yeah, just want it to look a bit thicker.
Yeah, I want it to look a bit thicker though, with the numbering slightly out of one.
Well, which would you rather do? Have a little bit of a thicker one, or ruin your paintwork?
I would just leave it as it is and walk away and just show the other side.
I would have as well, but this is John we're talking about, so he won't, will he?
True.
He's going to take 15 steps backwards to make one step forward. So it's just right. So, I'll tell you what though, it'd be funny if it happens again on him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's it. He does the same thing. He strips it back, redoes it all, and then it happens again.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Okay, here's one from Robert. He says, who makes the best tutor plane for the snowbirds in 148? Isn't that a super tweet, or is that a different plane?
No, that's a different plane. There's only one, and that's the old Hobbycraft one, which is...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I don't even think they're in business anymore, are they?
Good point. Yeah, but I'm thinking it is the Hobbybot, because they do it in the snowbirds markings as well, don't they?
Yes, they do. Yeah. And Mark's just asked on here, are we doing Takum's T29 updated kit, and can you still get the 432s? I don't know about the 432s. I think we get the Bulldog, but we can't get the one you built.
Well, the one I did the 432 with the funny top.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get that one no more. I don't think it's just the Bulldog version.
Mm-hmm.
I think Takum's actually, making a bit of a comeback now because he went really, really, really quiet.
Well, they had a bit of publicity recently.
That's I think just it's not just on Ryfield using borders plan behind the
I'll make a note of it and I'll do some investigation.
Yeah, and they will look into it for you, Mark, and PM him as well to remind him because we'll probably forget the time we've done. But yeah.
Okay, what would be a good colour for the yellow of an REF SAR Sea King?
We've got it in Attacker do it.
Yes.
But I can't think of it. But it is. Because I know Thingy do, extra colour and extra acrylic do Rescue Yellow, which is the colour. But if you look in the Attacker SAR set, which has got the Sea King or the Wessex on the front, or Whirlwind, yeah. Google that set and it'll tell you what paints are in it and the yellows in that, because I can't remember off the top of my head which one it is.
Did it say in the yellow you did your Wessex in?
I didn't do it yellow. I did it red and blue.
Oh, you did it blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow. Blue and red. I did mine.
You did. Mine's going to be blue and yellow.
Was.
Apparently the Revell F18E 72nd one came out in 1999.
That'd be a good kit then.
So it should be one of their better ones.
That would be a good kit. So quick. It is, because that's when they were good. I don't mean it like that, but you know what I mean. They did some little gems in the late 90s, early 2000s, didn't they?
So that possibly could be one of the American ones as well, couldn't it?
Look at that in 1144.
It's got loads of detail in it.
It has, yeah. It's missing a wheel, man.
It is missing a wheel, admittedly, and some doors and things.
Shall we 3D print you?
Yeah, can you 3D print me a wheel? I've got three wheels on my wagon. And also I need some pylons for the wingtips because they snapped off. But you do get a full set of weapons for it as well. It's weird. But as I say, we did this as a one-day build. So I bunged it together. But actually, it's really nice. The decals went down fine as well.
So how did you break the wheel? Lost the pylons off the wingtips, yet the canopy's still.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't know that either. That's amazing. Because I glued it to a plinth and it fell off the shelf on the plinth. And then clearly detached itself from the plinth, hence the wheel. And then, so that was it. So then, because we were a little bit for time and all the rest of it, when I was doing the next live build we did, and I did the AIM 54s, the Angry Phoenixes, I used the base for that I took that, cut it off, and reused it. So at some point, the wheel's gone missing. So never mind. It's a great kit though, very, very nice.
Right, just a quick one before it goes from Mark again. Can you make a 432 from a Bulldog? I don't know. I thought, wasn't it same thing with just extra armour on it? But I don't know.
I think surely a 432 is just the standard. The Bulldog is just the up armoured one. So if you did put all the armour on, wouldn't it be a 432? Or am I just
as the Bulldog got all the locating points for the armour on it, so can you actually just leave it without the armour off? And
because your 432 had interior, didn't it? And the Bulldog doesn't come with an interior.
No, mine have full interior.
You had full interior on that one, you did.
Yeah.
So there could be completely different kits. I bet somebody in chat will know. I bet somebody's got them. So apparently attacker C275 golden yellow for rescue yellow, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And Mr. McCluster's asked, Phil, do you ever put your wash in pots when you're using it?
No, I usually do, as you can see there, just squirt it on the cutting mat.
Yeah.
Because it's just purely for speed. I know roughly how much I'll use, so I literally just pour it on the cutting mat and then just wipe it off after I'm done. Because I used to put it in pots and be all posh, and when I used to was flogging it, it was like, and then you decant it. Now I'm like, chuck it on, job done, we're out of here. So yeah.
These things are all right, but make sure. I think actually, aren't they?
Yeah, they're brilliant. Look, you see the weathering on mine. Look.
Yeah, that's what mine's like.
No, let me finish. Don't leave it in. I think these ones are these are them U-Star ones anyway.
Yes.
I don't think this will happen to the Mr. Paint Tray.
No. Because to be honest, I'll be honest, I've never had it done, and mine did it the other day, and I did say to Matt, mine's gone rusty, because I had water in it. It stood with water all weekend with PVA glue, and I think because I was using it cleaning out my brushes and all the rest of it, and then it just rusted.
They're not stainless, are
they?
They're not stainless, they're just steel, aren't they?
Cheap steel. So if you do using water-based products, I suggest you clean them out straight away.
Yeah, you want to dry them out. I think the difference between these and the other ones we do, isn't it, is that these steel ones have got a lip, which is quite handy. Yes. But the other ones don't have the lip.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to be very controversial here and say that I use my wash direct out of the bottle.
Ooh, contamination.
Don't you come to me when it's ruined and say, your wash is crap. It's all gone rumpy. I'll say that's because you stick a brush in full of contaminants.
But in my defence, I only use one brush, and I've only ever used that one brush for doing the wash.
Yeah, but you've contaminated it with
other wash.
Other wash.
and dirty water.
You are fine with that as long as. But say one of the big problems we don't really get it as much as when we used to have the old formula. It was a little bit more finicky. The new one's a little bit more forgiving, but what used to happen was you'd get somebody and they've cleaned it with airbrush cleaner or something, their brush, or like they put it in thinners or something, and then they'll stick it into your wash bottle and they wonder why all the particles get attracted, and the next time they go to the wash they find out they've got 40 ml of water, 10 ml of clay at the bottom, and it's like, what's gone on? It's because all the particles get attracted to it and then they fall out of suspension and literally just clump up at the bottom, and it's very difficult to get it back when it does that. And it's just because it's been contaminated. It's the trouble, because there's no nasties in it. It doesn't like chemicals and things.
Yeah.
Just to answer Mark's question, yes, they will, so I wouldn't bother. Just bought some trays from Amazon, pack of 10, wonder if they will rust. I shall experiment. No, they probably will.
Yes.
So I won't bother wasting one. And I would have thought they would, if you put in set and sol in it, the acid one would probably eat into it to make it rust. The stinky one, set in it, the vinegar one.
Yes, because it technically is just acid, isn't it? It's a mild acid.
Sent you a PM. Plastic. What's plastic?
I'll tell you what I am going to do, and I've been saying it for ages, but I haven't done it. I'm going to buy some of those little glass Pyrex, looks like shot glasses.
Yeah, we got given some by Nathan.
Yeah, well, I need to buy some because I haven't got any. And I keep saying, because again, it's environmentally friendly and they'll last forever.
Yeah.
For mixing up paints and washes and potions and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
good. The little proper like chemist.
Yeah, the little tiny chemist type ones. You can get them where they're like 20mm size, isn't it? Or 15mm. They'd be ideal for it. You must be able to pick them up cheap. And it'll be, you know, one thing you buy and you never need them anymore.
That's Nathan. He can go and raid the science lab.
David, don't worry about it, honestly, mate. It's,
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Please, yeah. We're not bothered.
Question here from Daniel. He says, I've got another Hornet 148D from Hobby Boss. Have you reviewed this? My plan is to do the Malaysian one. I've done the Malaysian one. It's nice because the Malaysian one is in gunship grey all over it. Actually looks really cool in those markings. But I've built the Malaysian one as well. I use the Hasegawa kit, admittedly, but say this is the Hobby Boss C, and to be honest, it's just a little bit more clunky and finicky than the Hasegawa kit. But for the price, as it used to be back in the day, it used to be like 25 quid. This kit, it was great. I don't know what they are now. What have we got it up for at the moment?
They're not too expensive.
What?
They're not 25 quid, but
what's that? Sorry.
Hobby Boss.
The Hobby Boss Hornets.
Oh yeah, they're on site. You can show them when we do a commercial break in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah. To be honest with you, like we said before, the Hobby Boss kit is just a little bit more clunky. It's not as refined as perhaps the Hasegawa kit. And then again, if you're looking at more modern versions again, so the kinetic one is just that next step up to it. And again, level of detail. If you know, with the camouflage on, you can't see anyway. But you know, definitely it's a little bit more rivety. It is old school. It's 20 years old now, this kit. So if you put it up against this one and look at them, like you can see, this has definitely got riveting all over it, where this is a lot more refined. So that dazzle camo works, doesn't it? Because you can't see it.
Yeah.
Well,
it works very, very well, does dazzle camo.
Yeah, it is difficult to see, I must admit.
It is difficult to see, so you can just see how well this camo works. But yeah, it is. It's one of those things. A lot of people often talk about kits and like which is the best one. And sometimes it is this thing though where, you know, this kit here is 20 years younger than this one. So obviously it's more refined. It's just got smaller details, but it's still a Hornet.
Do you think if I paint my BMW like that, I won't get done for speeding? I'll be invisible to cameras.
I think you'll always get done for speeding.
I wouldn't try it with your track record.
Look, let's just got a question for one of the Luftwaffe types. Right, he's working on the 132nd Ju-88. Need RLM65 in a critical lacquer. Looking at Tamiya XF23, add a little white, but cannot be fussed. What can you recommend? Real colour.
Yeah, AK real colour.
AK real colour or RLM65. And you've got 15 shades of it to choose from. Probably. Nathan's in chat, he'll tell you which one you need. But yeah, real colour. Because you'll get a satin finish as well, where with XF23 it'll be dead flat, won't it?
Yes. Quick one from Paul. He says, many thanks for sending out my Display nippers that you won during the recent charity auction. They arrived this morning. Well impressed with them. Cheers, mate. There you go.
No problem.
Welcome to the world of single edge nippers.
There you go. Real
Trust me, you won't go back. After you've had them, you will never go back. That's the thing, isn't it?
Did you know?
Say, oh, I wouldn't pay that for them. I've got a pair of garden shears that do just the same. And then they try them, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah. I've got a feeling.
I've got a feeling.
Yeah, that's it. I've just got a feeling. I'm not going to make a
That's
statement.
it. It's the revenge of the black eyed peas.
No, we've had a thing through for Tamiya stock lists, and their nippers have been dropped, discontinued.
Oh, because they changed the type, didn't they? Do you remember? I had one version, then they brought out another.
I don't know which type's gone, but one of them's gone.
Oh.
They do three types. They do the sharp ones, don't they? They do.
I've got
the pointed ones.
I've got them ones.
Yeah, them ones.
Which are the other ones.
They do pointed ones.
Them ones, which are the.
They do two different types of them ones, which cheap ones are expensive.
They're the pointy ones. They're the good ones.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're dropping, but they're dropping one set apparently. So I'm wondering if they're going to bring out a new set. They're alright for hacking through stuff,
Yeah,
though.
that's why.
But they're not very refined, are they?
No, I use them for cutting the screws up.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, putting them in the bin, cutting the screws up to be able to bin it.
I've got to be honest. Before the discovery of single blade nippers, these were a revolution to me. Just the sharp pointed snips.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What have you done to them?
Cut things up with them like wire.
Oh.
They're my wire cutters.
Hey, to them.
He does the hedge with them. Darth Mazza says, question for Phil. I've got the HK Models 48 scale B17 on the bench ready for paint. Did you paint with yours with the wings attached or separately? No, mine were attached. Built because obviously it's in metal as well, so you want to do it all in one really. But yes. Did it, put them on. They're a bit of a nightmare to get on because once they're on, I don't think they'll come back off because they locked in proper tight. So you probably wouldn't even need glue, to be honest. But,
somebody's asked a question about scrapers.
Yes.
Just flick our overhead on a minute and I'll show you what the difference is. No, he's just asking between the difference between the one we've sold out of 76 and 69. So where's the
one you'll kill yourself.
Is that your new Wonder Mouse not working, or you got it on the other computer?
No, I'm on the wrong computer.
Oh right.
I was on the other one. So, right, that one there.
The shank.
Shank.
Yeah.
The sharpened one is the 69. And the 76 is that one, which again is a shank, but it's a bit less sharp.
It's not as pointy. That's the one that I've got, to be honest.
So there you go, hold on, let's get it on cam.
Yeah.
So there you go. So
one's lethal, one's slightly less lethal.
This is more of a carving tool, I would say.
Yeah.
This is more of a scraping tool.
How come one's got a hole in the bottom?
That one.
Yeah. You've got a hole in the bottom, but what is that? So you can attach it around your wrist when you're having a fight?
That one you get a plastic thing with it as well, don't you? Cover for it.
You can be like the Wolverine.
Yeah, so that way you can tie it to your wrist. So if you're in a knife fight in a cell, you'll be all right.
Yeah. So that's wrong one. So that's the difference.
Yes.
You can scrape with this because I do use it as a scraper as well. Well, it will.
Yeah.
It will work and it's sharp. It's a nice tool actually, 69s. I like these because you get a bit of the best of both worlds because you can use this end, which is really put to get in and kind of carve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can get into details and. But yeah, the ones we sold out of, we should have a restock within the next fortnight. So.
Can you see how we were scraping that off the camera so you couldn't actually see it? That's why.
What was that? I never looked at it.
That's what I have to put up with when he's.
When I'm filming. That figure that I was doing. God, mate, you're going to see more of my head. Top of my head, I think, than. Yeah.
Your grey hair.
My grey hair, yeah. At least it's not a bald patch.
True.
This is not a chrome dome.
You won't far enough forward for that.
You. Harsh.
Yeah. Fighting talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Hold on, there's a question just there. I've lost it. Oh yeah, who makes tank storage for World War II? Bang for buck. Does Mini Art make a set? Hold on. Who? Oh, stowage. Sorry, I think he means not storage.
Stowage.
I think he means stowage.
You get loads and tons of resin stuff for it if you look round.
What's that for?
Stowage.
Yeah, for what?
World War II tanks.
Oh God, yeah, loads of it.
Loads of it, and even
Value Gear do a lot of different stowage for Allied, German, whatever you're doing, and they're pretty cheap. Resin.
Yes. A lot of companies do it specific for
Mini Art.
Most of the kits as well. Do you know what I mean? If you're building, say, a Sherman.
Yeah.
From whatever company, you'll quite often find the stowage set for that kit.
Legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
Because obviously mine was Legend. If you remember, when I did my Sherman, I used the Legend stowage set, and you get tons in that set. I only used half of it.
I used that on my Pink Panther.
I think I've Legend for my Sherman. It's not
Land Rover. Okay, if you really want a cheaper option, and if you're building a lot of tanks, Mini Art, because they do all the jerry cans, they do bags and packs and suitcases, you name it. They've got all sorts you can chuck on the back of them. you get quite a few of them as well. So it'll last you a few kits instead of just a one-off like with the resin. Excuse me. Somebody asked a question, but I've lost it. So whoever it was, can you put it back up on our chat? Black Dog, that's another one.
Black Dog, yeah.
Death Model, there's loads of people out there.
Lupus says, Eddard Desert Babe Tonka, hot or not? Well, it's been hot for us. We've sold tons of them.
Yeah.
We've sold well over 100.
Well over 100, yeah.
So, yeah, we've sold literally, 100
I'd
plus.
say it's closer to 150.
The thing is, what you have to put in mind is, like we've said, it's cheaper to buy the Eddard edition of it than it is the kit. Because you get all the nicey bits with it. If you try to do it all separate, it works out very expensive. So, I know people have said about the canopy is a bit crap. But
anything from Eddard yet?
Yeah, it's on its way. Just waiting for it.
Still waiting on its way?
Yeah.
Right.
David was asking, now I found it, did Corinne give you a better way to send money to the charity?
Yes, we did. What I'll do is I'll put it in the show notes under here because we've got Corinne's set up an account so we can pay it into there, then she will forward it on as a back payment. So that way there's no hassles with doing it. It is on this site and all the rest of it. The guys all paid via it and it all went through very, very nicely. But what I'll do is after the show, and I'll cover it again tomorrow if we're on. And so yes, we can, and I'll put up all the details onto it and everything else like that.
We're kept secret for this, isn't it?
Yeah, we are crap at this. That's why people don't trust us with any information because we're just terrible. We forget we're on. And it's like, oh yeah.
Speak for yourself. 4 o'clock advert time.
Oh, is it?
It's advert time.
Oh right, okay.
I'm more amazed people do trust us with any information.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Okay, so
Run BT.
Run BT. Hold on, I need to put the thing out. Do you want some music behind you?
Yeah, can we put the?
I don't know which one to
We
have.
can't hear it.
Yeah, we can't hear it, so you
A
can.
bit of drum and bass.
No, it might be too loud to be honest, but
Yeah.
yeah, I won't do it because it might be a little bit too loud. Yeah, do you want some R&B?
So anyway, you know about the Super Hornets and the Hornets and whatever else we've got up for sale. We've also got some specials on some other stuff this week. Some Eddard.
Very nice.
A bit of ICM, bit of Trumpeter, some Ravel 30-second, a toilet.
Now, the Ravel 30 seconds.
Why have you got the toilet?
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how many toilets did you buy?
Well,
Are they going to go with the tons of pigeons we've got in the warehouse as well?
I did say that, I said we ought to put the pigeons up as well.
That was my idea, the toilet.
It was. I thought, why not?
The Rebel P51 and the Rebel FW190.
Phil's going to show you in a minute.
Phil's got them and may or may not be doing some sort of...
Well, you've built the 190, haven't you?
No, I've done the 190, I'm not doing that again, but yeah. The others you might see over the course of the late summer.
Yeah.
It's alright, keep going.
I've
queued up.
Hey, somebody's got to buy the toilet.
Yes, you have to buy the toilet.
Just think of the weathering possibilities of that toilet.
Yeah, what colour skid marks is it?
Hey?
Yeah, what colour skid marks?
Which wash would you use for the inside of it?
Flory grime.
Yeah, I think that would be grime wash in there.
Hey, it depends what you've been eating.
Mixed with a bit of sand.
Bit of
For
sand,
that proper diarrhea colour.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah, then at the bottom we've got a few of that.
Yeah, we only got a few left.
Damage box, yeah.
I'm going to secure some more of those.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's this weekend's special.
Some nice kits in there, actually.
There is some
good
very
stuff.
nice stuff in there.
Just a toilet with free T-Rex.
I don't need new arrivals. This
No, it's been really quiet this
Yeah.
week. Hopefully we'll be next week we can get some a bit newer in.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's it really for this week. It's just the specials. So
Very nice.
the Hornets are only on for the weekend.
yeah, while we're at it, just another thing while we remember.
10%.
10% off all Tamiya kits this weekend only. What we've got in stock. Okay.
Good job. I'm on the ball, isn't it?
It is, because we're not. It's Friday afternoon, isn't it?
I think we both realised at the same time. Then.
Yeah, we're just whiffling on, and yeah. So if you want a Tamiya kit,
We've got quite a bit in as well, haven't we? So.
yeah, I've got some. Yeah, we have got a bit.
Obviously, it doesn't show that there's any discount on this because it automatically comes off at checkout. So
Yeah.
as soon as you go into buy, then it'll show
will.
that there's
It will.
10% off. in
Treat
checkout.
yourself to a Tamiya kit,
So how comes they can call theirs a Lamborghini and a certain other company can't?
because they probably paid to call it that.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough.
So
Some nice, cool
Yeah.
stuff in there.
there is, yeah.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. So if you're interested anyway in some Tamiya, there you go.
It's all sold out stuff.
The bottom stuff is it's been out of stock, to be honest. We haven't been able to get it from supplier, so I'm speaking to those next week. So hopefully we'll back up to date with Tamiya stuff. But yeah, we thought we'd have a bit of a discount weekend with it.
Yeah.
Very
That's
nice.
only running until midnight on Sunday.
Yeah, short one.
Yeah.
Short one on that one. So grab them while they're in.
Cool. Very good.
So shall we say back tomorrow then?
Can do. Look, I'm here.
Yeah, I've got washing to do, a bit of shopping. What else I've got to do? Hoovering.
Breakfast.
And then from 9:30 till 10:30 we'll be here live to the nation
Yes.
as a one-off.
I've got to have my bran flakes first.
Have you? Yeah.
I'm on my muesli. Oh, he's there though.
Anyway, the reason for having these up as well, we've got them in there. At some point later in the summer, we're going to be doing a lot, getting back to doing the bite-sized videos and obviously tutorials and things like that. So basically, I'm going to use these kits. Two reasons. One, they're cheap, which is great. But secondly, they go together really well. They're very straightforward. It's no frills, if you like. So, yeah, that's what we thought. So I've got these in. These are going to be my subjects for doing, or some of them. Obviously, we're going to do some modern stuff as well and things like that. But I thought we'd get these in. We spoke about them on one of the PM shows. Me and Matt were yapping on about how good these actually are and how they get overlooked for the price.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we thought we'd go for these. So we've got them all in, all ready to start at some point, which hopefully will be when I come back off my ollie balls. So yes, that's the sort of plan for that one.
It is.
Right, okay, so I'll put that one. You can carry on watching that one if you want.
So yes, just to recap for tomorrow. So there'll be, you're on, aren't you? Andy's on, you're on, aren't you?
Yep, we're building.
I'll be on. And we're doing a very, very casual build, basically.
Yeah.
So it's going to be overhead cameras, and we're just going to be on for a couple of hours, just
Building.
pottering, cleaning, building, whatever. Yes, that's the plan.
That's the plan, because we thought we'd just have a
Very-
little chat and giggle and all the
Yeah,
rest of it.
very informal. Probably not going to be answering too many questions if we're honest, because we're going to try and do something. But we'll.
Come along and watch me clean multiple T55 wheels up.
That's it. It's got to be worth 2 hours.
See, look, that's 2 hours, isn't it? Just doing that.
I'm going to be cleaning me grad.
Yeah. Shall I show them mine? Because they don't even know about this yet.
No, they don't, do they?
Should we show, or are we going to hang them out till tomorrow?
We can hang them out till tomorrow, but yeah. So
Fair enough.
I said yesterday what I would do it, so I can't. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be starting the grad, cleaning it up, but this is obviously going to be a video build anyway, so...
Yeah,
It'll
and
be-
obviously mine will be a video build as you'll see it, but you can follow along with that one sort of live and everything else to make our way
Just
through.
remind me, this is for the Comrade Buller.
No, this is for Out of Africa Comrade
You
Buller.
could get him.
I could do everything
You
with
can
that.
just let it roll over between both
I'd say
months.
it depends how long it takes me to build.
Yeah.
Mine could as well, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So... Actually, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'd be a cool thing, because it's in sandlock, so... I'm sure... They don't even say where that is from, you know.
That's what I need, is an Egyptian sand.
Egyptian sand colour. That's what I was thinking. It's either going to be Egyptian, Libyan, Somali. Don't know.
Or anywhere else in Africa, isn't it, really? It's,
A lot of countries had them.
A lot of countries have had them.
I've still got them, so yes. Yeah, looking forward to it. Be all right.
Hmm.
Okay, so we've got about a couple of questions here. What is your favourite artwork on Hornets? He says he likes the Jolly Rogers and the Grim Reapers. To be honest, my favourite one's the Diamondbacks.
Yes.
I like the Diamondbacks. I've liked all of their stuff. If you go right the way through from when they started on Banshees, I think it was, and then obviously they made the way through various other things, Sky Rays, and then they were into F4s, and then obviously Tomcats, and then into Super Hornets. I must admit, I'm a real fan of the Diamondbacks, which is why I have this one as well. So, yes, very nice job on that one.
Yeah, that's my favourite Diamondbacks.
Yeah. I understand that the Jolly Rogers ones were really nice with the black and that. It works very, very well. But I say I quite like the Diamondbacks with the red. Done some good stuff.
Yeah. Just that's a Paul. No, we won't be adding the Voyager P set, but the brass tubes might be for the rockets because it's going to have some horrible seams in it.
Yeah.
That could be a goer, but yeah, no. Photo etch. No thanks. Yeah, I want to get it finished sometime in the next month or so.
Yes.
Yes.
Is the Tomcat tax real, or why is the Tamiya F-15C cheaper than the Tomcat? Less plastic?
What's that, sorry?
I think the Tomcat's bigger than the F-15 anyway, so
F-15
apparently
it's
the
an older-
F-15 is cheap. I presume you mean the 30-second ones.
It's an older kit as well, isn't it?
Yeah. But also, if you are thinking 48 scale, that's night and day because, as I say, I think it's an 80s kit. Is the Tamiya F-14, F-18, F-15 even, and then obviously the Tomcat's brand new, so it literally is. And obviously, I wouldn't like to say it totally, but I still think that the Tamiya F-15's canopy isn't right. It's all right if it's open, but if it's closed, it just looks a bit weird. But yeah.
Are you dry brushing?
Yeah,
I am. I'm using metals, buffables all over it as my usual scrub. It's getting a metallic scrub, as I call it.
All right, okay. Genius.
Clearly, you watch all my stuff. You'll know I do this to all my models.
I haven't seen this episode yet, thanks.
Oh.
Cheeky sod.
But no, it's a little technique that I do. I give all my models buffables. It's dark iron, buff it, and go over everything. So what it is, you can see it there. It catches it in the light and makes it look heavy. And it gives it a sort of weighted look. So that's before and after what I'm showing there. So one side's got it and it hasn't. And as soon as you go over it, it just automatically gives it a weighted look. But I do it all over the bodywork as well.
It's the T1000 version.
But again, it works brilliantly with black. All of my helicopters, you go back to the little bird because it's black. Doesn't look right. Give it a metallic scrub. So it's just dark iron pigment. So yes.
That's an super rare kit now.
Yeah, it might be.
You want the other one? You want a Vietnam one? What's that one called?
Oh, the Huey.
The little one.
Oh, the Loach one.
Loach.
For that, yeah.
Yeah, you need one of them.
What else have we got? Sorry, we've got loads in here. Stan, he says he got his Master Tool nippers and his scrapers from you guys a couple of weeks ago. Didn't realise how good they were.
There you
Even got the Airfix P51 control column off the sprue without breaking it.
There you go.
That's it.
It's the future. You know, to be honest, for the price,
The Trump ones, what, 16 quid on that?
16 quid, yeah, them little nippers are well worth an investment. They're just,
Yeah.
And we've
they're
sold.
for nothing, aren't they?
We've sold gazillions of them, haven't we?
Yeah, but they're good. They work, don't they? So, and same with the scrapers as well. They're just a good tool to have. So, yeah, highly recommended. A Hughes 500. That's what it's based on, isn't it? A Loach.
Yeah.
Same as what Magnum guy used to
Magnum
fly.
PI, yeah.
Well, not him personally, but his mate.
Funny enough, when I was over there, they do tours of that where you can go for a flight round the island in Magnum's helicopter. It's not actually his one, I'm sure. I reckon it's probably, because obviously I should think that one's probably in a museum from now.
Yeah,
but I quite like the idea of flying along with the doors off. Didn't do it, couldn't afford it, it was too expensive. But yeah, it'll be quite a cool little trip around the island.
Yeah, just that. Quickly answer, David. It's the Mr. Colour range, not the super metallics, aren't the buffable ones. It's the Mr. Colour ones. Yes?
I've flown around Wales in a helicopter with its doors off, and it loses its charm quite quickly.
I can imagine around Wales, a bit blooming miserable,
When
wasn't
the
it?
helicopters going like that on its side, and you're
They got nice
That's
scenery,
right.
though, wasn't it? Or was it cloudy, wet, damp?
it was kind of wet down.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the worst one I had a flight to Huey, and they had the doors shut, and you know that waffle sound you get if you have your passenger on your car just as one door open? Imagine
yes.
that a million times bigger. So eventually they actually opened up both doors to stop it, because that reverb, that like whoop, whoop, goes right through you. It was absolutely horrendous. So they opened up both doors, get blown to bits instead, but it was better than your ears blowing out.
Because it does, doesn't it? It's an horrible sound, that is.
Yeah.
I think we had it going the other week when we were going somewhere, and I think Lydia had the window down in the back, and it.
Yeah, if you just one person has it open, you get that thing, isn't it? It's really
window.
bad.
Proper annoying.
Thinking back to it, I don't think I've ever been on in a helicopter and actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, but you don't like sea, so why are you going to like flying?
I don't mind flying on a plane, but helicopters are just
What?
wrong.
Wrong. What, did they defy the laws of gravity? Is that what you're saying? Tony's asked about our toolkits. We've got to get something in to build them up. They'll happen, don't worry.
Yeah.
Especially when they're flown by a RAF or Army pilot that's trying to
Show off.
show off.
Well, he's trying to make you all throw up, isn't he?
Were you in the link?
It's like a
Yeah.
sport.
An army.
Mm.
Sick bag.
No, it's too scared to be sick.
Well, just hanging on for dear life.
It's puke in your helmet. It's what you're normally told, because I'm not clearing it up. If you're going to puke in your helmet and carry it out.
No.
I thought for the new intro, it should be the Battle of Britain theme. What do you think? We get copyright strike for that, but it's a good idea.
You see, that's where it's took the fun out of it, because everything we could use would probably get copyrighted. So
Yeah.
it's either freebie music or silly sound effects, isn't it?
You could
really?
use Ride of the Valkyrie, couldn't you? Because that'll be
Only the classicals, isn't it?
yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
past
no,
copyright date? Is it? Has it been?
Sure,
Isn't it
Yeah,
something to do with the
number-
composer dies after 100 years? You can use it.
Yeah. It only came in on a certain date, the thing, didn't it? I
Yeah.
don't know when it is, but
That'd
yeah,
be good, wouldn't
any
it?
of the classicals you can use.
Yeah, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I was thinking, like somebody said, Flight of the Bumblebee would be more, or Swan Lake would be more us. No, can't do all the worlds, that's copyrighted.
Has anyone built the mini base SU-33? Is it a good kit? It
Yes.
looks stunning. It looks really, really nice. We've got a guy at the moment on the forum who's building it, and he's really gone to town on it, and it is beautiful. Very, very nice.
Again, difficult to get hold of, and we've only got one left in stock, haven't we?
We've got one, yeah.
Yeah, no, we better not have the new Top Gun theme as our intro. We definitely will get copyright strike for that.
Hey.
So if we get Andy on a guitar being Kenny Loggins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kenny Loggins.
When he did it, wasn't it? He did the original.
Footloose.
That's it. He did that as well.
What are you doing now? Waiting the danger zone for us, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Apparently,
Well, that's
Rebel is
actually
planning to
really
re-release
interesting,
their
yeah.
32nd G10. Which one's that then? Is that a G6? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a different canopy in it.
Yes.
I think more we're better off with the Hay Bear Bunch theme tune for
Yes.
us.
All the banana splits.
Yeah, one of them. Hey, apparently Shaking Stevens did the Top Gun theme. So I say, look, Jamie Aggo's just put it up.
Just a guitar thing.
Yeah, I knew Shaky did play guitar
The reason why I look round my back is because the computer with the
with the chat on. So that's why I'm
behind
looking.
me,
That's
so
why I'm
it's
looking.
Shaking Stevens.
What a legend.
Oh God, here we start. We're not doing anything about football and who cheated,
Now get over it.
laser pens and all the rest of
We
it.
have. Yeah.
Blame it on the ref.
Yeah. Blame it on the boogie.
Looper says, how can you improve the 48 scale Revell 109 G10? And then Tim put, throw it in the bin and buy the head hock it. Okay, that's one way of doing it.
Yeah.
It does like some kits that you think that the Airfix one's decent, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then the Edard ones are fantastic. And it's like, and the Tammy ones are good. The new one's really good. It's like, it makes you wonder why would you buy the.
We've often said, isn't it? Some people have it in their stash and they've had it for years, so they've bought it and they want to build it, and away you go, isn't it? But you know, this is the thing. If you want a really nice one, it depends. If you want an easy journey, you might as well buy the new version of it, and away you go. Or if you're a bit of a, you know, want to really put some effort in and go to town with it, you know, you can do it that way as well. It depends what type of modeler you are at the end of the day.
I've never actually seen the Revell G10, so I don't know.
Nor have I don't think.
What it's like.
What was 48 one?
Yeah.
No.
Got no idea.
Again, it's a bit like the Hasegawa, because they did all the 30 seconds, didn't they? The 109s.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did a G10.
They were the go-to ones.
And they did all the ones, because say I used to build loads of those in the 90s and 2000s. Michael says England's going home.
We are home.
That's true.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Prepare yourself for disappointment, that's all I'm saying.
Nice. Yeah. Have faith.
Can you tell I don't play football or watch football?
Yeah.
It's not my sport, it's a wrong size ball. Right.
You're more golf, aren't you?
Golf, crikey, that's even worse. I've never seen the point of like hitting a ball and then having to go and get it or follow it. That's why I have a dog, because I do that for the dog and then the dog brings it back. If I play golf, I'll take my dog and then she'd go and get it and bring it back for me. Brilliant.
Yeah, no, golf, no. No.
That used to be for years. Golf.
Ed Walton.
No.
Rushcliffe.
Mapley.
No, Mapley. Ah.
Yeah, he's got loads of trophies for coming last in loads of competitions.
Consistent. Consistently bad.
Yeah, it's honestly.
Yeah, why spend an hour looking for your ball when you've hit it into some bushes? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But hey ho. At least you can wear some nice slacks.
Yeah, I must admit, the idea of it, I find quite appealing because you're out in the fresh air, and as a lot of people know, I'm quite an outdoorsy guy. I like being outdoors, and everything, and a drink afterwards, and perhaps a meal. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I've spent many an hour in a golf club, just never played golf in my life.
Just skip the golf bit.
Yeah, it's the golf bit
Get dressed
in the
up
way.
and go straight to the clubhouse.
That's it.
Well,
but the idea of it, I think, is brilliant. It's just that I've never seen the appeal. My dad used to play it, but that was it. So
Ben's asked, do you still do airsoft, Phil?
no, I'm too old now. Literally, the days of running around doing that are well gone.
Have you seen him lately, Ben?
This is just ready for the next, COVID bout.
I remember a few years ago I went with Sam, because Sam wanted to go to airsoft, and I took him, and he probably took him 3-4 years ago.
Did you
God,
suffer?
I nearly died the following day.
Yeah.
Did you suffering?
Yeah. It was
Did
all
you
right.
just hide somewhere? Sniper him?
Oh, I tell you, man. Oh, yeah.
To be honest, that's why I used to play the support gunner role, because I used to just hunker down, pin down, and spray everyone.
Yeah. And to think I used to do that for a living at one time.
That's it.
A long time before that. But, not airsoft, but yeah.
Similar thing, innit?
Similar
Running
thing.
around.
Yeah.
Adam says, T, will you be watching the Richard Branson space flight in the Unity spacecraft this Sunday? I will, yeah. Is it on when the football's on?
Is he actually going up himself?
Yeah, he's taking his family, isn't he?
His family?
He's going to take them all out in one. But I'm going, kids, you're coming with me, but Daddy, we don't want to. Tough. If I'm going, we're all going. Jesus. But I think it's great, absolutely great. Although I still don't get the point of like the Blue Origin one that goes up and it just goes up and comes back again. Because you're only on, it's a bit like a 1 minute in weightlessness, isn't it? for how much? 200,000 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I could go up in the vomit comet and get more time literally being weightless, can't you? So I know it's probably a good badge to stick on your wall to say you've been into space, but I still don't think that properly counts. You know, if you do a couple of trips around the world, that's different, isn't it? But
Yeah.
Apparently the G10 is the old monogram kit, the Revel G10. Well, I don't know actually, because then somebody else is saying about new tool in 1990, so it wouldn't be monogram then, would it?
I don't know. That's scale mates, isn't it? But I don't know.
A good Cobra kit in 1/48 scale. Well, if you want the Super Cobra, or is it the Viper?
Viper is obviously the Kitty Hawk.
Is the Kitty Hawk one?
What's the other one? It's good you're looking at Italy, aren't you? If you can get it. Do they do one? The Cobra? I don't
Do you know what? I can't think of anybody off the top of my head who does one. 72nd, there's loads of options. There's been proven. Loads of guys on the forum are doing it in that. But
32nd, 35th, you've got Academy, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Somebody will think in chat. I'm sure it could be anybody, be Italy, but I can't think it's available anymore. Don't know, just buy the ICM 32nd one, like Phil's build that.
yeah. Yes, Andy was in the Sherwood Foresters, or Men in Tights as we like to call him, for many a year.
Worcestershire and Sherwood.
All
Worcestershire,
right.
get that
I just
right.
prefer the idea of you all wearing tights, running around the forest.
It would be funny to think about that though. With bows and arrows.
And here comes the Sherwood Foresters. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, it'd be like Errol Flynn. Oh no, special lobby are doing a 48 Cobra, says Mr. Robinson.
Oh.
I don't know.
Andy was fly too. Yeah,
Little Andy.
I've got photos and all sorts. And
What, are you in tights? Hope not.
That's on a Saturday night.
That's tomorrow morning.
Recommendations for an AC 130 kit. Oh, I can do that one. Where is it? Oh, I can't get that out without breaking everything. But Matt has donated me a very nice Italeri AC 130 Spectre. It's the H version, recessed panel lines.
With recessed panel lines.
It's the only one they do of recessed panel lines, isn't it?
And it's licensed.
Yes, and it has got a Boeing like. Yeah, is it Boeing? I think
No,
so.
it's Lockheed Martin, isn't it?
Lockheed Martin, is it?
I think, yeah.
Right, so you made the Herc.
what version of the C-130 is that?
The H.
And what's the Rebel? The
J.
Zvezda one?
Is it a J or an H? I don't know.
No. Oh, the Zvezda one's an H as well, isn't it?
So, I wonder if anyone would ever bring out a
Spectre.
conversion set for it.
I don't know, but they have a totally different fuselage, don't they? Because they got lumps and bumps all over it.
Because
You could probably chop up a Zvezda one to do it, but this kit, I've been through it before with Matt, and it's actually a really nice kit.
Yeah,
because most of them are all raised, aren't they? In that.
Yes.
Yeah, for some reason, when they did the tooling for that one, they retooled it all recessed. So why they didn't release all the others is beyond me.
Yeah.
It does seem odd, doesn't it? How they just did that one. Got the rest. Don't know.
Tell you what, hold on, I'll get it.
Yeah, that's one that you'd have to have hanging off the ceiling, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Yeah, with lights.
Yeah, with a spork sound from the film.
Well, that's what you was planning on doing once, wasn't it?
It was. When we were going to do the action movie group build,
Yeah.
I was going to do this one in flight with engines running and everything, doing it with LEDs.
And shooting a transformer.
And shooting a transformer on the floor.
I think I did it with the props going. You could have it sort of like a
On the ceiling fan.
yeah.
And also it comes with photo etch.
Oh, but that was in the kit.
You've got two.
Two sets.
Yeah, look, one's for the Shackleton, one's for this one.
Right. Don't remember that.
But yeah, look,
You know, take that out.
I have no idea about that. I want to watch them.
fully recessed. Again, it's really weird because originally I thought perhaps they just recessed the body for it, but it's not. It's the wings and everything. So, oh look, and even got some wheels for the Shackleton. But
That's
no.
it. It's that much aftermarket. You've got to build it, or it's just going to be a waste.
I will do one day because I must admit I really like it, and also if you see them, they are absolutely hammered and weathered to hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, very nice, very very nice kit. But very odd that they didn't redo the others
Oh yeah, it is really.
because they've been kicking the J-Ram for years, haven't they? And that thing's raised pan lines.
I'll have to find out if that's still available. I don't know if it's still available or not.
The man who knows you'll be seeing it.
At least you've got a mass set.
Have I?
Well,
Yeah,
comes
big
in-
headset.
It comes with a big headset.
Oh right, thank God for that. Definitely need it in that. So yes, nice kit.
I don't know what Nigel's been watching, but he says Once Upon a Time TV series, Robin Hood married the Wicked Witch of the West. Okay,
Hey?
what says it? That's how that's something from Tales of the Unexpected.
Wicked Witch of the West.
Is that really his name, Russell? Peter Cushing?
Peter Cushing, wasn't he the vampire bloke?
No, that's Cushing.
Oh,
He's
right.
put Peter Cushion.
Oh,
as
right.
In, like a cushion. Is that the right bloke?
Is that his cousin?
Yeah. That's a cheap understudy.
Yes. That's his stage name.
Think of a better one than that, wouldn't you?
Yes, the Italeri is currently
Oh, right.
the only version for the gunship because Monogram did one as well, but don't know what version that was back in the day.
Well, oh, no, I didn't know they did one. Yeah.
The other one I always fancy doing as well is the Dakota as doing its Puff the Magic Dragon, the original Spectre as well.
Yes.
They were quite cool.
Italy did that as well, didn't
Yeah, yeah.
they? And they did the Stinger,
Yes.
the C119. Was it C119? The
Yeah.
somebody's built one up for them. Fairchild, whatever it was.
Yes.
Yeah. Boxcar. That was
Yes,
it.
oh,
Not the
yeah,
hearing
Boxcar.
aid.
Yeah.
But that was the Stinger one, wasn't it? They called it.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
That's like the original with the Dakota. Would you do? I presume it'd have to be Southeast Asia markings then, wouldn't it?
Oh
Because
yeah.
that's-
Yeah, if you were
that's-
doing that, you do it proper Southeast and really weather it in and beat it in, wouldn't you?
I don't think they used them anywhere else, did they?
No. Because they brought in the Herc as it during the Vietnam War as well, wouldn't it? And then it superseded the Dakota.
Which probably wouldn't be hard.
No.
To be honest. Yeah. Peter Cushing, blimey. Digitally remastered for
The Star
every Star
Wars.
Wars film since.
Yeah.
Hey, is he going to do a thing for Tarkin? Like the series where they do him on characters like Obi-Wan and
Oh,
that,
like a
and,
spin-off of it?
and Solo. Weren't they going to do one for Tarkin?
I don't know.
I thought you were a Star Wars fan. I thought you'd know these things.
No, not on that side, I must admit. I'm a bit out of the loop with all of that.
Yeah, right.
Apparently that kit's really hard to get hold of.
What, the Dakota one?
No, that Herc. The Italian
it?
Herc.
All right. Well, bidding starts now then.
Including two big headsets.
Yeah, 2 big headsets, yeah.
Have you ever used a magic eraser to clean up panel lines? It has a flat surface and cleans the surface without the recesses. What's a magic eraser do then?
I don't know.
Is it like one of those pens that you scratch? Like, what do they call
What,
them?
like a fibre
Like,
pencils.
yeah, one of those fiberglass pencils.
I've got one of them. Never used them.
It's a surprise.
No, I haven't, Robert.
No. No, I haven't used one. But yeah, is that what they mean?
I think so, yeah.
You should know because you've got a young daughter. What a...
I wouldn't give her a glass fibre pen, would I?
No, magic razor.
Bloody lethal, really, aren't they? Get splinters of that in you, you know.
Oh, those things, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're proper irritating.
Christ, yeah. Oh look, we've finished. That's it, we're out of videos today.
You could show me the 190 again.
The 190 build.
Again.
I don't want to spoil them. Hold on, let me find another one. What we got? Oh, we've already got a little bit there.
Find another freebie.
Another one. Which one do you want?
I can recommend you one, Matt. A JU88 or a 111.
Well, the F104.
No, what? A German World War II bomber in 48?
What?
That's what Matt says there. Can you recommend me a German World War II bomber ICM on sale at the PM shop?
Yeah.
But they are good actually, they're really good kits.
Yeah,
Jokingly aside, so we've got the 111 and 88 and they're iconic World War
I've
II.
built the 88, which is upstairs somewhere, isn't it?
Is it? Did you bring it?
Yeah, I don't think it's ever been back to my house since
No, it's probably
the
upstairs
last,
then. Yeah,
the last model show about 10 years ago.
ICM ones are probably the top ones, aren't they?
Yeah. Go together really well.
Yeah.
Crikey,
Oh,
the question is,
aren't
where's that camera to be that high?
Would say where you dug that from?
These are old school ones, look.
That is a high camera.
That is a very high camera, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Must have had a different tripod at that point, I'm
So
thinking.
you're trying to work out what tripod
Yeah,
that
it
was.
is, yeah. So, yes. Look, got the bike on the go at the same time. You just see it in
Do
the
you know
bottom
what
corner.
though, Phil? That is quite a good angle, that eye. You ought to go back to that level.
Go back to that.
Yeah. Well, you had a massive monitor that it was sitting on.
Yeah, it's on the old 32-inch TV.
Hey, talking of golf, that's a lovely putting green.
It is, isn't it? Actually, you love that.
Stick a flag in it.
It would have been about right for the RAF as well.
Yeah.
Good old chap.
Biscuits.
Right, what else we got here? I saw something here. Phil, you've got hold of the FX Vulcan. I'm wondering when you're going to start building it. I don't know. As I said, it's going to be a slow burner type kit, that one. So I will do it, and it will be a freebie, but it is going to be a case that it'll fit round other things, so to speak. So, as I say, when I'm off to the F1, I'll probably do it after that.
Yeah.
So you take it with
Darren,
you.
yeah, do it while you're watching it.
Yeah, that's it.
It'll be more exciting. Darren's asked, what did you use for the grass on your base? It's a matting on it.
It's that. That's it. That's it. It's called Static Grass Mat. Look at that for timing.
Where that's from.
Yeah, and it is from Jarvis or Jarvis. So that's a picture frame. So all I did was literally cut it out, and then away we went. So pretty straightforward way of doing it.
Yeah,
and it just comes on a roll. You buy it. I think it comes on like a 2 meter roll or 3 meter roll.
Yeah, it's for train layouts, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, that's it. So all I do is put it in there and then mark it out and then pull it out. So that's literally just a picture frame. And then take it out the frame so you can weather it, and then it goes back in afterwards, and you know where you can go up to. So.
I'll take this ball. So who's joining us tomorrow morning then for an impromptu build along?
Me.
Obviously. Who else? Who else will be on?
I'll be on.
I'll be on. We'll do a register.
Yes, that's it.
School register tomorrow. So Mark will be there to join us. Oh, poor Tim's got to take daughter to the ballet. What time? 9:30 we'll be starting. Oh look, Nathan's around, he can come on then. It's 9:30 AM Greenwich Mean Time. Yes?
Yes.
No, Bryn, why not? Why won't you be on?
He'll be buying his newspaper.
Well, it's newspaper, yeah.
Sorry, confusion here. They're talking about, when they were saying about, he's on about an AC 130 and 148 scale. I don't know anybody who does it in 148 scale.
What, an AC 130?
Yeah.
Well, I think he did a 48 scale Hercules, didn't they, Tolero?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Don't
they haven't done an
lift it.
AC 130.
No.
And I don't think anybody does a conversion kit for it as well. The only ones you'll find are in 72nd.
Yeah, oh, I know what he's doing tomorrow.
Playing football.
No, he's seeing his mother, taking her shopping probably. Good deed of the day.
So I do apologise to Stuart Tucker for being thick.
Why are you being thick?
Apparently. I don't know. I'm halfway through the questions. It's all over the place, but yeah. But
All right.
one for the 48 scale, there is only one kit out there, and that's the Italeri one, which is a very old kit.
Yep.
That is definitely raised panel lines.
That's definitely raised panel lines, and it is proper old, because I built that as a whippersnapper. So
It's big.
that's got to be early 80s.
Yeah, it's really, yeah, it's knocking up. It's big. It's a big lump. You're all right, mate. Keeping you up. It's all right. Only 10 minutes to go.
I'd not be having a nap by now.
Oh, so somebody apparently does a 148 scale AC 130U. Who does that then? God knows. Confused now.
Yeah, Italeri did do an AC 130 and 148 scale a long time ago. That's a super rare kit though to get hold of
Yes.
at this age. But fetches a pretty penny over on Evil Bay.
It probably does.
Because that comes in sections as well, isn't it? Even though it's in a massive box, you're still front, middle and back in it, or front and back.
Probably, yeah.
Don't think
Yeah, I think it's very modular.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think it is.
They do.
They did. Let's see the box art. Oh God, show the lovely people at home.
I'll see it on there.
I don't know, they might do. Can you see that, Phil?
Just about, yeah.
Can you remember that scheme? It's in Euro 1, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like Euro 1. All the...
That one. There you go.
Mm.
Nigel's put a link up on our
Well,
chat.
good luck putting that one together, everyone. I'm sure it'd be a lovely, huge build. Where are you going to put it? That's massive.
Yeah.
Yes, you'd be hanging that off the ceiling.
When it's all at one time was cutting three of them up and building a
Yeah, stretched.
stretch
Oh,
one.
yeah, can you remember that? Can you remember the old Esky Hercules is in 72nd?
Yeah.
Because they did the RAF one, wasn't it? The
Yeah.
desert one, was it?
Mhm. Yeah, it had the white roof on it, didn't it?
Yeah. I think, God, could go back to 83. They did some interesting releases though back in the day, didn't they, Talera?
Yeah.
Anyway, very sorry, there's no video for the end of the show this week. I literally haven't had time to do it.
Oh, right.
So apologies, but I literally haven't had time to do it this week. I will double it up for next week when I'm not here.
Is that the plan, is it?
Yeah.
So no live show next week, Pete?
No live show next week. I'm not here. I'm away. I'm at the British Grand Prix.
He's off to Q.
Yes.
That's what he needs. A 48 AC 47D gunship. 48 version, you need the Revell one.
Oh,
Is that a
No.
no?
too big.
No.
Way too big.
Yeah. Don't even know what that kit's like. The old
Yeah.
Revell. Was it Revell monogram or just Revell, that one? The 148 Hercules Dakota.
I don't know it. I haven't built that one.
No, I can't remember it. I think I've had one, obviously, and sold it.
Any more questions, or we'll...
We're all done, so Andy can go home.
You can't slip out as we're doing the end bit this week.
I'll be asleep in 10 minutes.
Hope not, you'll be on the...
I'm motorbike.
Yeah, I hope not. You're driving home.
If you want to do that, it won't end well.
Yeah, it's be a kip.
Phil, do you have a live link waiting to get into the car park while giving a PCR test?
Don't need to do the PCR test because I'm double jabbed.
It's double jab, so we don't
I'm
have
double
to.
jabbed, so I'm all right. So,
Yeah.
yes. Right, we've been parked up in our usual little airfield and then catching about a 1920s bus, as it feels like, into the site.
Are you seeing the weather forecast for next weekend? You better take the sunblock.
Yeah, apparently it's supposed to be a bit warm, isn't it? Well, last time we were there, which would have been 2 years ago when it was on, we got cooked on that one as well. I've got photos and I'm proper burnt.
Don't forget your big brolly
Yes.
and your floppy hat.
Mm.
But at least it's not good. Yeah, the thing is, I'd rather have it dry than absolutely
wet.
chuck it down with rain, because that's just miserable, isn't it? To be honest.
With all these things isn't it? Like we're saying, air shows and motor racing.
They're
The trouble
open.
is there's never any trees around to stand
Yeah.
under or shade anywhere, is it? So
No,
you
just
are
that.
exposed to it.
Well, probably it's most racing tracks in this country are
Old
on old airfields
Old
anyway.
airfields anyway, yeah. But they don't like putting trees next to the track for some reason.
No, spoil sport.
They like these giant runoff areas. It spoils it.
They're always flat and windy, aren't they? And
Yeah. So you either get wind burnt or just burnt
Yeah.
generally.
Yeah,
So
it's an uncomfortable experience where you could watch it in the comfort of your own home, and if it's boring, switch it over.
yes.
Yes?
I agree with the first part, but not the boring and switching it over. But yeah,
Thing is, I like going around all the other stuffs anywhere with all the other bits. It's like an air show, isn't it? You've got the flight scene, or obviously all the trade stuff and stands and all the rest of it. I like going up to the car dealership saying, "Well, I'm thinking about it," and they usually kick me out, or they're like, "Sod off."
That's the bottom one.
Yeah,
No,
that's about go away, you oik.
I went to look at a Lexus at a showroom in a Lexus showroom about 20 years ago, and I still get emails from them to this day.
Then they 10 in after 20 years. I'm not going to buy one.
I did that once when we looked at Optub. Got emails and phone calls every week for a year. After telling them to sod off, and now I've got another one, which I haven't, but I thought it'd be an easy out. So you're right, I've already got one from a different company, thank you, but they're still on their mailing list.
Yeah. That's the problem nowadays. They just sort of stalk you, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even when you said no. Is that still upstairs? Where is that? I didn't see it when I was down.
No,
Where's that got?
it's still upstairs, yeah.
Which room?
That's in my office upstairs behind me. It's behind the door, actually.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So,
What holding it open?
yeah, basically.
It was in front spare room last time I went.
Yeah, the P40's in the front spare room.
Yeah, P40's in there now. It's taken over the house with it all. But yes.
So what's everybody working on tomorrow then? Because obviously Phil's got secret project. I'm doing my grad. I'm going to start that, I think. And
Yes.
then what are you doing?
I'm doing my ZSU.
An NSU.
ZSU.
An NSU prints.
What's it called? I don't know what it's called. What's it called?
ZSU. Your anti-aircraft tank. The one that I brought back.
Oh, the 23?
Yeah,
The
2000
ZSU
one.
23-2, yeah.
Yeah, Andy's building that.
I'm doing that.
So that should be fun. James is doing a Mustang 3. Paul's doing a MiG-15 bis. So, yeah.
Nice.
Anybody else? What's everybody else doing? Ooh. Oh, look, a Domini T1 and a A10A from David,
Nice.
a T6 Texan. Good luck. RAGR5, MiG-23, 132nd, 148. Ooh, yeah. Some good
Just doing
stuff
a
there.
MiG-15. Classic.
Yeah. Armour Fast 1, 72nd, SU-85. That should take long, Russell. About 15 minutes. Why, mate? Mr. McCluskey's doing a 1/350 of USS Enterprise.
Hey? What for the...
What, for the Out of Africa one?
Tell you what, that's got to be big, isn't it? Yeah, for the Out of Africa thing. That'd be a large lump at that scale.
Yeah. Hilux, T62. There's loads. Zeal. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. It'd be nice, relaxed couple of hours tomorrow.
As you say, it'll be a totally relaxed one, just building really and yapping and talking rubbish.
Yeah.
With a cup of coffee, and then my wife will bring me my breakfast halfway through.
Usually, yeah, I mean,
I don't know what that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whatever she gets tonight. A bagel,
a bagel, crumpets.
crumpets.
On his crumpets. Can't go wrong with a crumpet.
Crumpet.
Crumpet, crumpet. We ought to be building Hornets.
You can, you've got them all though.
It's a staple thing when we go to the house at Telford, isn't it?
What, crumpets?
Crumpets and bagels and...
Easy to do, aren't
yeah.
they? So,
Adam says, Phil, an idea for a project. SpaceX Raptor engine. Get Matt to 3D print one. Via apparently there's an STL file that's available on the web. Example for using metal effects and paints. That's good. Can you print me one of them, please?
yeah, finish your Mandalorian, yeah?
Is it still printing now?
Yeah.
SpaceX what?
It's the Raptor engine. Yes, definitely. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Nice, we'll see if we can find it.
That'd be good to
And
do,
if you have
wouldn't
to
it?
pay for it, I'll...
What scale's that?
I don't know what scale it will be. I
If
don't
you
know.
pay for it, I'll bill it to PMR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do it on the PM one.
What?
PM what?
The PM printer.
Oh, yeah, I
it's
don't know what
getting
you're on
the file,
about.
though,
I
file
thought you
it.
meant actually buying the file.
Paying the fine.
They're not too bad actually, are they really, for what they are? That'd be quite a cool thing to do, wouldn't it?
Well, it will be something a bit different. Have you seen the photos? It's got the girl, she stood next to them, one of the airborne Raptors and the space
Yeah.
one. It's massive, the new one. It is pretty cool.
It is a nice kit, the Great Wall Hobbies F14. David, he won it on the auction. They are really nice kits.
Yes.
Yes, apparently you can print it at your own scale. Ooh, so I could have like a quarter scale
Yeah.
one.
You could, but you're buying
We might be here a while.
resin. Can you do one about that?
There is limitations.
Please. Don't know, what would you reckon? 48 scale-ish, 32nd?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
24?
Like that.
What do you reckon?
I don't
would
know.
be
We want it to be
what's
about that big, don't you? Can I have it about that big?
Yeah.
What's
So
that
that's
scale
6
like then?
inches, 5, 6 inches.
Don't know. It depends if you're asking the other half. That's
I've got
definitely
you.
10.
That's definitely, yeah.
But back to my cucumbers again.
You're back to cucumbers, yeah. How is the cucumber? Have you eaten it yet?
Oh yeah, we ate it. Oh, we ate that. To be honest, that photo I sent you, we ate it that night, and it was really, really nice. And we had our
Yeah.
homegrown carrots as well. We had a proper our own meal. Very nice it was too.
Proper good life.
It was, yeah. That's it now. All that effort for all of those months, and we've eaten it all.
Yeah, but the satisfaction of actually growing your own and
It
eating
is,
it.
but if you think of the cost that it's
Priceless.
cost to do that, I could have bought them for 99p in the supermarket.
You could, but you know.
Just to let people know how rock and roll we are. We have our own little chat thing. And it gets filled with pictures of vegetables,
And flowers.
flowers.
I can't help it. We're growing our own veg and flowers and
Grow
things.
your own.
And Ron with his... What did Ron have? Leeks or spring onions or something, weren't they?
Haggis.
Thank you.
Haggis. Yeah. He's got haggis tree.
I think he had leeks on it. So
Is it leeks
he
or
had a load
spring
of
onions? I
leeks,
don't
didn't
know.
he? Yeah.
There was nothing to scale them, so... It could have been leeks, could have
I
been
reckon,
leeks.
hey, there were spring onions.
It was spring onions. He said they are leeks, but they're probably spring onions.
Yeah, probably were spring onions now thinking about it. So, yeah. Right then, shall we call it a day?
We will do. Yes, sorry guys, there's no reveal video today because literally I just haven't had time to do it. We're flat out today, but obviously we'll make it up for next week. So don't forget, it's a bit of a special though, and I'll do the video tonight, and then that way we can tag it onto tomorrow's show. We'll put it on the back end of tomorrow, so I will do it. But yes, but we are going to be on with us at, I've written it down here, it's fine, 9:30.
Of the AM.
AM to 11:30 in the morning. So the Saturday morning show will be back with you. For one day only.
10% off all model kits.
Yeah.
That finishes midnight Sunday.
Tamiya.
Not
all model kits.
What did I say?
All model kits. No.
Tamiya model kits.
10% off Tamiya model kits. Ends midnight Sunday. And we've also got the offer on the Hornets, which will take off sometime.
Yeah, when they're sold out.
Yeah, yes. That'll run till Monday, and then the rest of it will carry on for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
That's the plan anyway.
Yes.
So that's it. Let's go.
Fine. All good by us. Right, thank you very much for joining us this week. Absolute pleasure as always. Remember, we'll be back with you live tomorrow morning around about 9:30 if you want to join us for a couple of hours. Again, it's going to be pretty relaxed. We're just going to be doing some building and chatting and stuff like that. But it'd be a pleasure to have you along as always. Right, that's it. I can't play a video, so I have to do some clapping instead. So anyway, we will see you later. Say goodbye, guys. We're out of here. Bye.